Hey everybody, I'm Brian with Knox Company, and I'm going to show you guys this LifePod from Vaultek. I got this so that we could keep some things secure on the boat. We go traveling and outdoors a lot, and if you ever carry your firearm or something, that's kind of what these things are built for. But really, I wanted to keep it in the boat with us while we travel and something light, and that's what this thing is made for. It's the Vaultek LifePod, and I got it in white. It comes in some really cool packaging. I did order this off of Amazon. It was at the house in maybe a day or two. It was right around $100. So for $100, you really couldn't beat it, and I didn't know what to expect, but I'm really happy with it. You can see getting it out of the package. It's pretty simple, it's very light, and it looks like when you take it out of the package, everything is pretty much inside the vault itself. So from first glance, it's beautiful. And then when we go to open it up, we see that there's the instructions. They have a little security thing here just talking about if you do travel with it on the airplane, that because it is airtight, the pressure inside could change, so it might be hard to open if you fly. But let's go ahead and try to open this thing up, see what it looks like. Feels like it's made out of like a hard plastic, but it doesn't feel cheap at all. It's very lightweight, it's very rigid. When you go to open it up, looks like they have rubber on the bottom so it doesn't slide around. I don't see any keys or anything, so we'll look in the instructions here just to kind of see if there's a specific way that we need to open this thing up to begin with. I know that it does have a port in the front for like a key and a charger, but again, I didn't see a charging cord, so we'll just kind of look. All right, it looks like you can put a battery in the front. On the inside, they show you the charging port. Let's see, it has all the features and different ways to set the code, which we'll go over in a minute. Then there's a key that you can open up manually. The instruction book's pretty straightforward, but it looks like you're just supposed to actually undo the outside clips and then you just pull it open. So when you get it out of the box, it's unlocked. And then inside, they have the foam, which is already pre-cut out. And then when you remove the foam, you can get access to the battery cover, the little battery panel on the inside. It's really cool that they actually have the pre-cut foam for this thing already, so you can kind of adjust it depending on what you want to put inside and how much space you need, and if you want to keep things from moving around. But they have the little 9-volt plug-in right here, and it looks like that's what pretty much powers this whole thing. So in the instructions it says that you're supposed to hook up the 9-volt battery first, and again, that's what powers this thing while you use it. So we'll plug it in, it instantly turns on. It has like a quiet little beep to it. And you just tuck it in there, make sure the little pull cord is behind it so that when you put the cover on it, it's easier to get out if you ever have to change the battery. It's pretty easy. So now we can kind of take a look at it. It comes with this soft cord and key, and then it also comes with this hard cable. So there's a couple different ways that you can secure this if you want to lock it down somewhere permanently, or again, if you travel with it. It also has this thin foam. So it has a basic lining, and then it has like thicker lining, like an eggshell or egg crate. It has two different pieces, so you can really make it tight inside, or you can leave it kind of open. But it's really good quality. It has a rubber gasket around the outside. That's what helps keep it airtight, and again, waterproof, watertight. So when you're looking at this and you want to set the code, the opening code from the factory is 1234 unlock. So once you hit the code 1234, you hear a little beep, and you can hear the lock disengage, and it unlocks it. And if you look inside, there's a little button there, that's for the programming. You hold it down for about like 3 seconds, and you'll see the numbers flash 1234. Then it's ready for you to type in whatever code you want. You set it again, and then you just follow the instructions that way, and you can set your own personal code for it. This is really cool. You just lock down the outside, and then you can push on the lock button and it locks. It's really nice and light, and it feels like it's really high quality. So here's how, just showing you how it locks. You just lock it down and you hold it 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds, and it's locked. Whenever you put something in it, you just close the lid, close the little clips on the side, and hit lock. If you want to unlock it, just hit the little lock button, type in your code, and it unlocks. It's pretty straightforward. So the key that it comes with, again, just keep this in a safe place. It's kind of like the backup. This thing primarily runs off the 9-volt battery. It says that it should have at least like a 6-month to a year life depending on how much you use it. So that's pretty cool that it works that long. But the thing that I really like is that you can insert this little clip and kind of like a strap. And this is a soft strap, which we might use in the boat a lot because I can just throw it around something and lock it down. But if you want to do something a little bit more permanent or sturdy, you can use the cable. But we'll probably be using this soft strap a lot because in the boat, again, carrying your valuables, your cell phone, stuff you don't want to get wet. Again, it's airproof, watertight. You can lock it down, secure it somewhere in the boat. You can leave your firearm in there and the kids can't get to it. Nobody can get to it while you're jumping in the water or playing. It's also really light and small, which is kind of meant to actually take in a backpack or travel with. So I really like this. Definitely not disappointed. Hold the lock button, it locks down. It recommends that you have the clips on the side locked first because it helps hold the lid down. But I was kind of wondering what the power or the little plug in the front was for. And when you read the instructions, it just says, worst case scenario, battery runs out. You can find any phone charger that matches that plug and it temporarily powers it so that you can type in your code and get access. But it's supposed to run off the 9-volt battery. So I'm really happy with it. It fits, a full-size firearm. This is a compact firearm right there, but it will fit a full-size, just not usually in any type of, carrier. But I have put a couple different pieces in there, and it fits. If I use the egg crate, it's almost too tight. It doesn't really close the lid. So I'll probably be using it without the egg crate style foam. But again, it just depends on what you're going to use it for and how much stuff you want to put in there. It's really, really nice. I'm definitely happy, money well spent. I'd recommend it for anybody that travels or has anything they want to keep secure or safe. You can see right there, I try to lock it without putting the clips down and it doesn't actually grab the lock enough. So when you put the clips on the side and then hold it, 3 seconds, boom, it's locked and you're ready to go. So after reviewing this thing, it's freaking nice. I might even get a couple more, but definitely pick yourself one up. It's worth the $100. LifePod from Vaultek. I definitely recommend it. I'll put the link in the video below. Comes with all the accessories. It's an amazing thing. I wish I would have got one earlier. Get yourself one. But I hope you guys liked the video. Hit subscribe, hit like if you enjoyed it. Get yourself a LifePod, and I'll see you on the next build.